Hello Transformers fans, and welcome to a video review of SOUNDWAVE from the Fall of Cybertron line. Right off the bat, one thing you might notice is that although this is SOUNDWAVE, he's not a tape player, phone, anything of quite SOUNDWAVE nature. He's a Cybertronian truck. And a pretty beefy one. I mean, at least it's not like those things they tried to pass off as Cybertronian vehicles in, like, animated. Like, that was some just straight up excuse stuff. Like, just made a kinda-ish body, and then the arms and legs just became the tracks. Ugh. It's kind of like just an H-tank. Alright, that's a thing for another review. Ugh. Getting sidetracked. Alright, nice paint apps. Just gold here, just like there should be on a SOUNDWAVE. Different shade of gold up here on the gun. It's a red back here for the seat and this side panel here. These side panels, it's kind of weird because, see, it's in three sections. There's that section right there, then there's this big one, and then there's this little one back here. Here, only the back two panels are painted on this side. On the opposite side, though, all three are painted. That's a mystery to me. I've never seen mine have paint on this side. I think it just got missed. I don't know for sure, but whatever. Besides that, all the paint apps are fine. There's the purple here. It's actually got some molded in detail here and here. It's pretty nice. The back gave everything away here, but there are some gold paint apps I'll talk more about in robot mode. But they did do a good job putting this here to kind of fill the gap. Looks pretty nice. Back here and underneath, there's not that much to give away that it's a robot, unless you know it pretty good. From the top as well is pretty nice. This gun, it looks a bit big. I mean, that peg could have been shaved down a bit to just make it fit more nicely in there, but minor thing. This gun's pretty nice. It's a generic SOUNDWAVE thing. They kind of molded it to be like a G1 battery gun. Not really, but it gets the job done in robot mode, which is what it's really about. And another nice thing up here, under this, you can see that they tried to do some like tape deck molding under this thing. This thing is weird. It's a panel. It has like a hinge here, these two tabs on top, and it's hinged there as well. So you can fold flat. It can. What I usually like to do with it in vehicle mode is put it up here, make it flush with this, and then tilt those down at an angle so it fills up the gap a bit. Here they're just these giant hooks here, and then these are painted, by the way. It's not. I'm pretty sure they're black plastic under that for some reason, because there's no other black plastic on the toy. That's funny. But alright, let's get him into robot mode and show off his main gimmick. So first step on to getting him into robot mode is shove this thing flat here. Then you take this top section and it just folds back here, and then down here as well. do that. And then his legs will be able to unpeg from his arms. And they unfold at the knee, and then his feet fold down. He can now stand. His bottom of his torso will unpop back here. Just hinges around and pops in there. And you're almost done with the bottom half. All I have to do now is turn these panels around to make it not look weird. And I'm situated a bit. There is the bottom half of his robot mode. The top here, the arms fold out at the elbow, and then use these hooks to fold these wheels away. I need to unpop these top panels here to reveal his head, and then his arms unpeg the side here and double hinge up to where the hole for the arm peg was. Fold it down and fold that away. Repeat. This thing will push in, then like accordion up to form a nice small backpack. If you want it even smaller, this will like push in. You see, it'll just slide in on this joint here. His fists are just in there. You can use his thumb to pull them out. One is molded like this, so you can use his articulation, fold it up and then down onto the obtrusive button here, and just like in a show, open his giant chest flap. Oh, forgot to put this weapon on it. Just plugs in right there and forms the classic SOUNDWAVE giant shoulder cannon. He looks pretty nice and big, you know, like it's pretty beefy for SOUNDWAVE, like chunky. Not much kibble. Like the legs, that's pretty okay. The worst part it does is around this underarm piece here with the fold back wheels. I think they could have squeezed one more hinge in there to make it a little smoother. Just like a hinge here would have helped. But other than that, it's pretty good. Articulation wise, 360 degrees here. This will go up until that hits, but that's not it, because they've added another one here, so it'll go up that high. It's just a 90 degree here. There's a swivel there. I think that counts as almost 180 degree ratcheting shoulder and elbows. Come here, I lost a hand. And the hands, there's a wrist swivel there so he can point a gun in your face if you have, even though there is no gun, for him. The instructions show him with like a G1 Optimus Prime gun, but a G1 Optimus Prime gun won't fit in his hand. And he didn't come with one either. So, that's a bit mysterious. His head can turn, actually. I did not know that. I've never tried. Oh, this again. His hips are universal. There's a thigh swivel, 90-degree knee, and there's like a back and forth ankle tilt, I guess, if that's ever useful. Articulation, that's it. But there's one more thing. The thing Soundwave is known for. Cassettes. They're here, but kinda not, I guess. There aren't any in him right now. So let's press the button there and unfold that chest flap. Kind of annoys me that it doesn't just fold down to like here. It like just like hangs. But it gets it done. So to fit a what is now a data disk in here, just push it back. You can fit 3. So there's a deep cavity in there. You do have a plunger that sticks out, but yeah, just make sure that's all the way pushed back. Then you can grab, I only have 3 of the 5 or so data disks. They come in these G1-esque holder things. They're just transparent blue, not blue, purple plastic. The giant Decepticon logo on them. And here's a data disk. It's round, kind of thick. And then you have these panel lines all over them. So to transform a data disk, press the button on the back. And if you do that, it'll just spring out of your hand, probably, and become whatever the robot mode is for the one you pressed. In this case, it is Ratbat. Looks very nice. All the colors are in the right spots. They even got the gold back here to go along with like the giant boosters on the back of his G1 incarnation. Yeah, just to turn him back, to flip the wings over and then like fold his head in there so it fits. Then fold his tail up over that section. Then his arms, like his wings, just fold back up like that and clip in there. Then you can put him inside Soundwave and shove it all the way to the back. Next we have Rumble or Frenzy, whatever you like to call the red humanoid cassette. I will actually call him Frenzy because I watched G1 and that's how they named the characters. That's how I got to know them. So he actually comes out of disc mode like this, with his feet folded up and his arms straight up. Here, I'll give you disc mode first, actually. So I just had him in my hand, I was just fiddling with him. So, press the button, and he will spring open like that. Unfold his feet, and fold down his arms if you want to have a nice robot mode. He will stand, and he has arm articulation, that's it. His legs can go outward, but nah, that's not really useful. His head doesn't even turn Yeah, so just to transform him back, fold his arms up, fold his feet flush, his arms so fold back, and then his torso kind of comes up here and around to the sides and clips in there. It has a giant crack down the center, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Shove him in. Rumble is the exact same, different, but just different colors. There's blue instead of red. Not a very big deal. The annoying thing with Rumble and Frenzy, though, is Rumble doesn't come with pile drivers, and Frenzy doesn't come with guns. Are they really Rumble and Frenzy without those things? Alright, let's shove them in. If you have 3 in, you can see it won't be exactly flush, but if you push just the door shut far enough, it'll get in. Get those off the side. And so the reason for that weird gimmicky spring-loaded transformation is because you can open this front hatch here, then you can just shove the plunger in and make them pop out and transform. Just like G1 kinda did in the cartoon, that the toy never did that, but so Frenzy transformed all the way. Ratbat kinda did. And Rumble didn't. I've never used that gimmick until now. The first time I've ever actually put that function into use. I've just never seen a use for it because I just already knew it would be unreliable. It wouldn't work. Just like it didn't work just now. So overall, he's a nice variation on the SOUNDWAVE theme. If you want a vehicle SOUNDWAVE, there you go. But that gimmick is pointless. He does come with nice data discs, though. The data discs are nice. His quality, like the plastic quality, is good. I think they nailed it there. And color scheme's good. There's not much wear on it for anything. So, yeah, he's definitely recommended. Yeah, just good Transformer all around. Thank you for watching.